Hello guys! Welcome back to ZooCrafting with Nerine. Today we're back at the Oceanarium, which I introduced last time, and I wanted to give you guys some updates. So, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and put on my armor just in case. So, this was built last time when I showed it, but I have also included this kind of cordoning off, a little entrance. Just to push you in the right direction of the sign. And then, so this is going to be the stand where a few NPCs are going to be. One is going to welcome you to the Oceanarium. The other is probably going to provide some refreshing drinks, smoothies and that kind of thing. And then this also contains that welcome book that I had written, which I probably need to figure out a better place to locate because... you know, the guests can't hold it right now. They can't pick it up without going back with the employees. So you're gonna walk down here, and I know I showed this last time, but I have added a few things for each of the different lands. Along here, we're gonna have a few souvenir shops and food areas. But this first little kiosk is for the Freshwater Zone, which I still haven't come up with a name for, but hopefully soon. So back here, and with all of these little kiosks for the different areas, are going to be a couple NPCs explaining what the area is, what you can do there, some of the kind of fun things, and they might offer... I'm not sure, gear rentals. I'm not sure what else they're gonna have, but I kind of wanted in this little entrance to have a little kiosk stand thing for each area. So you continue down the boardwalk, and so this is gonna house a few boats because with the travel that I want to do, you can use either Gully the teleporter, who will take you to all of the different areas, or you can travel by boat, and there will be buoys that will guide your way and things like that. But the problem with this version of Minecraft is that the boats constantly break, so I need to build a better docking system, and one that definitely looks a little bit nicer than what I have right now. So next, the next little kiosk is the one for Pirates Alley. I made a little rinky-dink Jack Sparrow type pirate ship, where these NPCs from the Pirates Alley will be. So we'll be back here, and you can explore the little pirate ship, go up on the little side railing, stand on the mast like Jack Sparrow, kind of up here, and just have fun. So yeah. And then going along here, I haven't finished building this, but a way for you guys to kind of participate in this. Eventually I'm going to have aquarium biologist in training where you can sign up for that. So hopefully I'll get that set up sometime soon. And then you guys saw Gully the teleporter last time. He was named Roberto, but I got the names confused. His name is actually Gully. So there's the little teleporter there. And then next we have the little kiosk for the Glacial Grotto. I made it out of ice. I don't think it's going to melt. It's been up for a little while. But same thing with the other Pirates Alley and Freshwater Zone little kiosks. There will be people here representing the area and to give you a little bit of information and get you excited to visit. And then next is the Open Ocean exhibit. And I originally just had a kiosk like everything else, but I couldn't really find any building materials that would be the open ocean, that wouldn't, you know, be too weird. So I was like, well, what if we just build it down here where you can have a view of the ocean with the little kiosk. So this one's obviously not done. I need to finish it off a little bit better. But yeah, so just have a nice little view of the open ocean for the little kiosk. And that's obviously definitely not done. And then last but not least is the research area, which will have a little kiosk, just like everything else. Just kind of as an advertisement. And then the little boat shack, which I haven't built yet, in theory will contain more boats when they break and that kind of thing. So I might have a little fun little kiosk over there. So that's a little update for what I've done in the little Oceanarium entrance. And last time I didn't get to show you where each area is going to be. So I wanted to do that this time. So we're going to start with the research station or the research area. I haven't finalized a name for it quite yet. It's still very much in progress. We're going to work our way back this way because the Freshwater Zone is kind of dangerous. And I will show you why when we get there. So first, we're going to go to the research station, which this is where Gully is going to be. There's going to be a little a stand here so you can't miss him. But this nice little coastal area, there's lots of water, nice few estuary zones and things like that, so that can have little natural holding pools for animals that need a little bit of rehabilitation or that we're studying. And yeah, so if you actually look on the map, I think on the other side of that mountain is where my home is. Yeah, so this is the mountain that we were looking at. So this whole island is going to be the research area. It's going to be quite spread out, but there's going to be plenty of space for each, venture, rehabilitation or otherwise. And then, yeah, it'll be walkable to my home. So yeah, it's a nice little coastal area with a lot of mangroves, a tropical forest, a few nice sections, a palm forest, and a deer. So yeah, let's see. Next, let's see if I can find Gully again. Ready? Geronimo! Oh, it might have been a bad idea. I hit the tree instead. Okay, so yeah. This is just a rather neat environment that we'll kind of work with for the little research area. So next, we're going to go over to Pirate's Alley, which is, it looks very similar to the research area where Gully leaves you, but this is going to be the tropical coastal area, like with the coral reefs and mangroves and things like that. We'll have, dedicated exhibits to coastal and estuarine animals. Maybe not estuarine, but definitely coastal. So if you look on the map, we're over here now. And there's this nice little cove, which we're going to help some pirates colonize, and where they can bring in their pirate ships and kind of have a little fort, but also show off some of the marine environments around. So we'll have some coral reefs, coastal fish, and all that exciting stuff here. I know the name doesn't really show anything like that, but I quite like the name Pirate's Alley. So this is just where all the coastal, marine, tropical coastal animals are going to be. Next, we have the open ocean, which is, so Gully is just situated on an island, because obviously with the open ocean, you're going to want the ocean. So if you look on the map, we're over here. I missed my little cursor. So we're over here, and so all around us we have a lot of empty sea. So this will be where a lot of the big animals are, like the manta rays and the big sharks and things like that are going to be. And we'll actually have, the chance to kind of go underwater into little tunnels and see what's all around us. I don't have any extra breathing thing right now to help us through. But yeah, so it's going to be a lot of interactive exhibits with a lot of the animals that definitely won't hurt you, like the manta rays and stuff like that. You might be able to swim with them. So yeah, that's what this one's going to be. And as a side note, the little areas around Gully where the teleporter leaves you in these different areas, there's going to be a few stands with like rental snorkel gear and things like that, so that, you know, you can be fully kitted out for the area to have fun and explore and learn all about the different areas. So next we have the Glacial Grotto, which is our Arctic and Antarctic area. If I can load. Ooh. It just unstuck us for us. So this is a quite nice tundra type area, and it's where all of our Arctic and Antarctic animals are going to be, like penguins and maybe a few whales. I'm not quite sure yet, but we have a lot of water to work with. It's a lot more land, and look at this interesting little outcropping. It's kind of just like a table plateau with only 2 legs with icicles. Isn't that pretty cool? Ooh, and one of those ice mushroom things. This is pretty cool. Kind of weird, but we'll have to make use of that somehow. And then let's see. So on the map, we are over here. So we have this coastline to work with, but we also have a few lakes, which could be fun to build some exhibits and homes for penguins and animals like that. So yeah, I look forward to, you know, exploring around here and seeing what we can do with it. Yeah, there's a lot of ice. It's kind of fun to slide on. So yeah, so last but not least, and I kind of have to get prepared because I died several times in the Freshwater Zone, because there's a lot of animals and I haven't yet cordoned it off, and I already hear something. See, look at that crocodile. Look at that crocodile. So here, I'm not going to venture too far because I know it's relatively safe here. There's a lot of German Shepherds too. But this is kind of more of a temperate zone. And there's a lot of freshwater sections. So we're over here, if you see where my little blue cursor is. But so there's a lot of potholes and a lot of fresh water. Sorry guys, I'm checking to make sure there's nothing around that's going to get me. So, you know, there's a nice little river here and a little estuary over here and a bigger one over here. So we have a lot to work with here for, you know, freshwater and brackish water things. And definitely more temperate stuff, because just about everything else is either tropical or polar. So it's something fun to work with. But first things first is I need to clear a lot of this area from the dangerous creatures, you know, collect them all up for future exhibits, like the crocodiles and animals like that. And just so it's a little bit safer for guests when they're just wandering around, and there's a crocodile right there that I was going to walk right into. So yeah, that is all of the different lands. We'll head back to the entrance. And yeah, so there's a lot of work left to do. Obviously, I need to make a bunch of exhibits, but I just wanted to share with you the progress so far. And I am so excited to, you know, start work on this Oceanarium, because it's going to be really fun. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you have a good day. Bye.